You know, and you're dealing with the same heat we are. It was hot today up here in Northeast Ohio. We were generally in the upper 80s for many of us, and that humidity is laying on thick. So the corn is sweating. Corn sweats as well. That's actually a thing. So as we look at what Will's experiencing, yeah, right. I'm not sure. I'm not a farmer. As we look at what Will's dealing with right now over towards Kansas City, still sitting at 80 degrees right now. It's muggy. We're actually warmer here in Cleveland. Look at that, 82 checking in. But you see where the heat is. You see where the cool air is off towards the north. There's a frontal boundary kind of dissecting both of us, and that's what's going to be really our weather player as we go throughout the week ahead. So the big picture pattern right now, high pressure down to the south, funneling in that warm air. You can see it butts up against a cold front just off towards our north. This is the front that's going to be in our play pretty much all week long. It's now settled right across Lake Erie. We've been watching these shower and thunderstorm chances kind of develop along them. And over the course of the evening, we've seen this cluster of storms out of Michigan continue to roll along that frontal boundary. This is a powerful line of storms, likely 70+ mile per hour winds with this. It's hauling east around 65 miles per hour. So highway speeds with this as it's going to race into areas just north and east of downtown Erie and eventually into Buffalo as well with some damaging winds likely. There is a severe thunderstorm warning that was issued about 45 minutes ago. That's how far away we could see these storms coming. But the good news is for us here in Northeast Ohio, these are just offshore. You're probably seeing a decent lightning show if you're along the lakeshore in Ashtabula County, but these will miss Ashtabula County. They're already long gone. 10 minutes ago they weren't, but they're now heading off towards the east. So here's our frontal boundary. Big picture this week, what happens is this boundary kind of settles tonight and tomorrow. So we'll have clouds coming into northern Ohio overnight tonight. We'll keep an isolated storm chance in the forecast just because we have a front overhead. But this low pressure is going to take control this week. It's going to head off towards the north. It's going to bring this warmth back. So you'll notice tomorrow's still going to be hot, but not quite as hot. But then Tuesday with that surge, we're going to see temperatures shooting up near 90 degrees once again. The other thing we're dealing with, you notice that milky white sky. The sunset looks kind of awkward. Sunrise looks kind of weird as well. It's that wildfire smoke from out west. We've got the majority of it right now. But as this frontal boundary from the west really starts kicking in, combination with the jet stream, it ought to clear this smoke out as we get on into Tuesday. So tomorrow, still kind of hazy skies. You're not going to see that clear, crisp blue that we normally see. It'll be kind of that milky white look. So your forecast tomorrow, clouds and sun in the morning. That boundary settles with some of the leftover debris clouds. By evening, we're dealing with isolated storms north. If you're anywhere south of about the Akron area, you're going to deal with just sun and clouds, not expecting any rainfall south. This is all close to Lake Erie that we're going to be dealing with this. So on the map form, this is what it looks like. Your national news hour by our forecast. Here come the clouds with that frontal boundary tomorrow morning. Still muggy tomorrow morning. We'll be near 70 degrees. By afternoon, you can see how that starts to lift off towards the north as that low way off towards the west starts to impact this. I think we're well up into the 80s, Akron, Dover, Worcester, Mansfield. Meanwhile, a little bit cooler near the lakeshore. And look what we're doing tomorrow, about 5 o'clock. Same thing. Models picking up on a cluster of storms. We'll have to watch the northern periphery here, Lake and Ashtabula County. Otherwise, that's out of here quickly, and we deal with a big warm-up for everyone on Tuesday, and we'll be dry during the daytime on Tuesday. Latest on Nicholas now, tropical storm. This will continue to strengthen. This is going to be a huge rainmaker for Texas, and the problem with this is that the frontal boundary we have is going to head down to the south and prevent Nicholas from moving fast. It's going to kind of put the slowdown on it. So hasn't this happened before? Areas of Texas expecting some pretty bad flooding, up to 15 inches of rain, latest model runs, as Nicholas slowly creeps along over the course of this week, day after day. Union Home Mortgage, 7-day forecast looks like this. You can see still warm tomorrow, warmer down to the south, near 90 on Tuesday with the late day storms. That'll be the front that brings more storms in here Wednesday. And then we're back to the warmth later on in this week, Lean. It looks like mid-80s for the weekend, next weekend, and then it's really September 23rd, just off that 10-day, that it looks like we may see some big fall-like changes. But some are holding on here as we enter fall next week.